Leicester and Liverpool battle it out for the second highlight match in the Premier League calendar. The odds on the outright are really close, which I think in part reflects Liverpool's good run. The reverse match saw a 1-0 win to Liverpool at Anfield, but Leicester will be looking to extend their first place lead. Personally, I like the Leicester win, 2.55 bet Victor. Or if you want to play it safer, you've got Leicester draw no bet 1.75 sport, which I still think has value there. What do you like?
I like both of those, Natalie. I really do. When are the people going to realise that this Leicester side mean business?
I know
they can win the Premier League title. Make no bones about it. They're going out about their business really well. They're winning games at home. I think they've only lost 2 at home all season. Other teams are dropping points. Leicester keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. Last week's 3-0 win against Stoke was one of the performances of the season. Very underrated against a very, very good Stoke side. They are the real deal, this side. They aren't getting the credits they deserve. The bookies think the bubble will burst. I'm telling you now, it won't burst. They're going to be in the mix all the way through to the end of the season. They will make Champions League football. And this Liverpool side are averaging a game every 3 days since the start of the new year. They played in all different competitions. They played in the FA Cup. Leicester out the FA Cup. They've had an extra week to rest their players. Leicester, and also Liverpool played in the Capital One Cup, went all the way to penalties in their semi-final success over Stoke. So they'll be absolutely exhausted from that. The Leicester boys are just sitting there with their feet up, watching the telly, enjoying life at the top of the Premier League. They mean business, and I think they'll bet 3 points against a very, very, very average Liverpool team.
Yeah, I was going to bring up that point actually about them obviously playing midweek there to Stoke, which was a very long game in the end of the day, sort of, going right into penalties. What effect will that have on the with the match on Tuesday? Are we looking at maybe their defence down, maybe Leicester scoring maybe 2+ goals, something like that? It's surely is going to help sort of Leicester win, no doubt about it. But what else could we see?
Well, if you look at Leicester's games, I mean, they didn't score in 3 games before the weekend's win against Stoke, but defending that Liverpool did against Norwich was shocking, absolutely shocking. They won 5-4, but they conceded 4 goals. This Leicester side has a pace all across the pitch. They're players who are confident, they're players who score goals. They will definitely score against this Liverpool team, there's no doubt about it. But the thing is, I think this is going to be a huge advantage for Leicester in the title running. If you look at all the other teams that were in the title race, they have Champions League, they have European Cup competitions, they have domestic cup competitions. Arsenal involved in the Champions League, the FA Cup. Leicester have got 15 games to play. They're out of every single competition. They've got 15 games to play in the Premier League. Other teams could play up to 27 games, between 12 games more than Leicester. That is going to be a crucial thing. People say they've got the smallest squad. They have got the smallest squad, but they're going to have the fittest squad in the running. And I think this is going to be a crucial part here. I cannot believe that we're almost, 2/3 through the Premier League season. You can still get prices of 2.3, 2.36 about Leicester winning this game. People haven't cottoned on to how good this team are. They're a great manager, and they're making the right noises. They're signing the right players. Liverpool, the jury's still out for me. It's Leicester all the way. Leicester will definitely score. I'm not convinced Liverpool can.
Just quickly as well, one thing I was thinking about with the Leicester team, let's just say that they win or end up in the top 4 there, they're going to have to expand their team because they're now heading into the Champions League next year. What sort of a Leicester are we going to see then?
Well, they're going to have a lot of money, aren't they, to spend? I mean, they've never had the kind of money they're going to have if they do get into that. But they're linked with some good players at the moment. The players they've been linked with, players from Italy, players from over in Russia. Good players, good Champions League players. And if they get those kind of boys in, then suddenly they could become a good side. I mean, look at the likes of Stoke, look at the likes of Everton, who have bought a good sort of a team that you could have for any occasion. Leicester will go out and buy equally as strong players. And they've got a good manager and a good system. And one thing they're a confident bunch. If they go into the Champions League next season, which I think they will do, they will be underdogs whoever they play. There's no doubt about it. But they are a team to be reckoned with domestically in the Premier League at the moment. No one can handle the pace of them. No one can handle the goals they score. No one can deal with Mahrez. And I think Liverpool defensively are shocking. They've got a dodgy goalkeeper, dodgy back 4. Leicester win this. And Leicester, to me, are a much better defensive unit as well. The league table doesn't lie. Leicester are top of the Premier League. Liverpool are languishing in 7th or 8th. And you can get the same price on the 2. It's madness. Leicester win.
Yeah, I'm with you as well, Nigel. Leicester to win there, and very good odds indeed. Nigel, thanks for joining us.